Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy. Wave the flag for Hudson High, boys. Show them how we stand. Ever shall our team be champions, known throughout the land.
Wheaties, breakfast of champions, bring you the thrilling adventures of Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Hello and welcome to Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
For the next few minutes, we're going to try to provide an entertaining look at this most fascinating hero.
Let's establish some ground rules right now. As we begin our journey back more than 50 years.
First, we're interested in broadcasting folk heroes. That is a fictional or imaginative character in the story.
Secondly, we want to examine the social situation at the time. What year was it?
What was our economy like? What were the most popular forms of entertainment?
What other relevant facts would explain why a character would just appear and become a national celebrity?
Usually, heroes are a creation of movies and television, but in this case, we're going to look at a fictional creation popular with the mass media over a few decades ago.
Then we recreate Jack Armstrong in a typical story. In this way, we hope you'll better appreciate the high school hero and understand the reason for his popularity.
Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy. The creation of Robert Hardy Andrews was the first broadcast in 1933. By the early 1940s, this show had become one of the most popular radio programs for kids.
Jack himself was a stalwart young man who was the #1 student at Hudson High School. He was the outstanding scholar, the leading athlete, and the most popular fellow with students and teachers.
Boys and girls became involved with Jack's adventures through the show itself and a variety of promotional gifts.
These free prizes were available to kids for only a few pennies handling charge plus several box tops from Jack Armstrong's longtime radio sponsor, Wheaties, the breakfast of the champions.
In 1933, when Jack Armstrong was first broadcast, the United States put their trust in President Franklin D. Roosevelt to lead the country out of the worst economic depression we had ever faced.
Many parents were unemployed. They were desperate for work, but nobody was hiring. Every member of the family tried to raise some cash, but there were many evenings when kids went to bed hungry.
If you stayed at home, which many families did, you got hours of free entertainment brought to you in living sound.
Radio was enjoying its golden age. Those early years pioneered a number of musical and dramatic series designed for adult listening.
Jack Armstrong was a radio cliffhanger designed to entertain kids. It was broadcast Monday through Friday. Jack was a role model for every red-blooded American.
When you could afford the admission, Movie matinees featured cliffhanger heroes in masks and capes, and rootin'-tootin' cowboy heroes who chased the bad guys across the early West.
It was a simpler time, so they say, when stories included good people and bad people, and no matter what happened, the good guys usually won out in the end.
This was a time when we still believed that problems could be solved by one person. We are willing to accept a strong champion who could show the way.
We believed deeply in our country, as poor as it was, and the hero that Jack was to become during those years surrounding World War II.
Depression, foreign entanglements, war, espionage. None was too great a challenge for this individual.
He is a young man for all seasons. He was the invincible Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Jack Armstrong! Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy! Wave the flag for Hudson High, boys. Show them how we stand. Ever shall our team be champions, known throughout the land.
Wheaties, breakfast of champions, bring you the thrilling adventures of Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Jack Armstrong. Hi, Billy, what's cooking? I was afraid you already left for practice. No, since the grand slam I hit yesterday won the game against Lincoln High, the coach said that we didn't have practice this afternoon. Gee willikers, Jack, something came up. Uncle Jim wants to see Professor Talon's house right away. Well, those of us at the science club are supposed to meet at Professor Talon's house this evening. We're going to work on our science projects. Can't it wait until then? No, Jack, there isn't time. Uncle Jim wants to go to Professor Talon's house right away. And let's get moving.
Captain Fairfield, I think I'm going senile. I simply can't remember where I put the histrometer. My own invention, and I don't even know what I did with it.
Take it easy, Professor Talon. And please, call me Jim. My rank in Army intelligence is something of a secret.
Sorry, Jim. I've messed things up pretty bad so far, and I don't want to give away any of your military secrets.
Don't be too upset, Professor. I'm confident that we'll resolve the problem of your missing instrument fairly easily.
But what if it were going to go into the wrong hands? What if my histrometer were to be delivered to the enemy? It would be, curtains.
True enough. If our philosophical foes claimed your new invention, they could create chaos in outer space. They could control... I'd rather not think about it.
Jim, where did I put my machine? I've racked my brains out, and I cannot find... Who could that be? Ah, yes, come in.
We got here as quickly and safely as possible. Professor Talon, you look distraught. What's happened?
A major catastrophe, Jack, my boy.
Jack, what we're about to discuss is top secret information. You and Billy must pledge to keep this matter in the strictest confidence.
You have my word, Uncle Jim.
Mine too. I won't tell anybody. You can count on me.
I knew I could depend on you guys. Okay, here's the problem. Professor Talon has lost one of his new inventions, the histrometer.
A histrometer? What's that?
Well, Billy, I built this device for the country. The histrometer has the ability to withdraw moisture from space and turn it into rocket fuel.
Golly gee, Professor, that means that...
Quiet, Billy. Let the professor continue.
Last evening, I took the machine with me and I went for a walk. I thought I'd conduct an experiment up at Apple Hill. Well, the test went fine. Just when I was going down from Apple Hill, somehow I lost the machine. And I've been trying to find where I stopped, but...
Take it easy, Professor. You've been trying to remember for hours. I'm sure with Jack's assistance, we could find this piece of machine.
How can I help, Uncle Jim?
Jack, I don't want to draw attention to this matter. Not just yet. But Professor Taylor told me about the science club that meets here this evening. As president, we were hoping you would recruit several members to go look for the history meter.
I understand. You feel that boys and girls who have an interest in science might be better able to recognize this kind of sophisticated piece of equipment.
That's correct, Jack.
We believe.
Yes. Come in.
I tried to catch up with you boys, but you ran too fast.
Oh, Betty, this is no place for you. This is men's talk.
Wait a minute, Billy. As secretary of the science club, Betty could be of invaluable assistance. I'll go and round up as many members as I can, Uncle Jim. Don't worry, Professor. We'll help you find your history meter. Okay, everyone. I'm glad you could get her so quickly. I explained all your jobs on the phone. Now, let's...
Jack Armstrong.
What's up, Betty?
I don't know if it means anything, Jack, but on my way here, I saw Monty Duval and his sister Gwendolyn.
Hey, wait a minute, everyone. Monty and Gwendolyn Duval are our fellow students. But Jack, they lie, cheat, and act like big shots. It makes a little difference, Billy. We've all got to try to win Monty and Gwendolyn over to our side and show them that they're wrong. They're still our friends, no matter how nasty they may act. Billy, you go back to Professor Taylor's house and tell him and Uncle Jim what's happened. Betty, you lead me to Monty and Gwendolyn Duval.
Right away, Jack.
Let's go, Betty.
Oh, Monty, do you think we did the right thing?
Will you be quiet and let me do all the talking? I told you last night when we found this that we could probably collect a reward for returning it.
But why did you have to call Mr. Snape? He's creepy.
Because I think Mr. Snape knows what to do. If we told Mother and Father, they'd make us give it back. Mr. Snape said that he'd meet us here, and he'd help us return it, and he'd give us a reward.
But do you think he'll keep the reward?
I'd like to see him try. Oh, we'll give him a little bit, just for the trouble he's been through, but we'll keep most of it. No, we found it.
Listen, did you hear that? What was that noise?
Well, Monty and Gwendolyn. Do you have the device you described for me on the telephone?
Yes, Mr. Snape. It's right here.
Give it to me, kid.
Not so fast. Where's the reward, Mr. Snape?
Ah, the reward. Here you are, Monty. I have 50 cents.
50 cents? Who are you kidding? I'm sure the owners would pay.
I said, give me that box, kid. Hey, let's not forget who's giving the orders around here, okay?
Yeah, boss, but if the coppers catch us here...
Coppers? What does the police have to do with this? Oh, Monty, let's get out of here.
I'm sorry, my friend has spoken rather freely. Now I'm afraid Monty, I'm gonna have to ask you and your sister to come along with us.
But why? We were only just...
Because they're trying to steal a military secret, Monty.
Jack Armstrong? What are you doing here? And what do you mean by military secret?
Quite simply, Monty, Mr. Snape and his companions are undercover agents for a foreign government. I know that because my uncle, Jim Fairfield, has had their house under surveillance for quite some time. You stumbled upon a military secret by accident, and now Mr. Snape and his companions are going to take it to their government.
Quite right, my young friend. when I'm afraid you all know too much. Give me the books, you pretty little boy! Get here!
With pleasure.
Hold it, you two. Don't make a move.
Who are you?
Billy, Betty, you loosen up a little bit? I can't breathe. I'm Captain James Fairfield from Military Intelligence.
Military intelligence? That's impossible.
I'll ignore that. Mr. Snape, you and your friends are under arrest.
I can't tell you how happy I am now that you got my histometer back. It's too good to be true.
And thanks to Jack, 3 dangerous criminals are behind bars.
What of the Duvals? What will happen to them?
Well, they were only guilty of failing to report that they had a histometer. I had no idea that Mr. Snape was a foreign agent. They were severely reprimanded and returned to their parents.
I know what you said, Jack, but I still can't trust Monty and Gwendolyn Duval.
Well, their actions might have been greedy, Betty, but Uncle Jim is right. They're not really criminals.
You're a generous boy, Jack, and a brave one, stopping 2 criminals from taking my invention and saving the country.
You located valuable equipment, locked up 3 dangerous individuals, and helped save our country. You're a great American, Jack Armstrong.
Jack Armstrong! Jack Armstrong! Jack Armstrong! Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy! Wave the flag for Hudson High, boys. Show them how we stand. Ever shall our team be champions, known throughout the land.
Wheaties, breakfast of champions, bring you the thrilling adventures of Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Somehow, the all-American boy from Hudson High School.
And all those rather predictable storylines lost their excitement.
Jack Armstrong lost its weekly radio spot in 1950.
And the television brought a whole new list of young heroes who solved crimes like Jack Armstrong as a kid.
You've had colorful sidekicks, like Robin, the boy wonder.
And young cowboys, like the Lone Ranger's nephew, Dan Reed.
Times have changed. Audiences want more.
In this sense, maybe we've lost something.
Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy. Wave the flag for Hudson High, boys. Show them how we stand. Ever shall our team be champions, known throughout the land.